Okay, here we go. In 5, 4. Cosmic Joe. Hello, it's me, Joseph, and welcome back to Cosmic Joe. Um, if you just came from my introductory video, thank you for dropping in and talking about this topic, or listening to me talk about this topic. And the topic is, maybe in some word somewhere, ego. Hopefully that worked. So, ego. Let's get straight into it, okay? So, I have my notebook right here. I'm just gonna creep forward so I can read the definition, just the definition of it, and then I'll tell you my definition of it too, and then I'll elaborate. So, ego is a person's sense of self-esteem or self-importance. And the psychoanalysis, which is also in the same thing, you can read it there. It says the part of the mind that mediates between conscious and the unconscious, or sorry, the conscious and the unconscious, if I didn't say that. So cool. And my definition of it, I said, ego is a faulty safety system that's meant to protect the person. And I'll elaborate on that too. So those are just the definitions and my definition of ego, and now how it applies to you and me and everyone. So ego, I'll use an example in my life on how it would actually show up. So I'm gonna use a small example. So actually, I'll use singing. So for me, one of the biggest struggles that I've had almost all my life, or not almost all my life, but for a long time, is singing. I've always hated it. I've always been like, I don't want to do it. It's not for me. You know, I can't sing those high notes. They're way too high for me. But what I learned is that those are ego responses. And why I said it's a faulty system is because in me, the only thing that was really holding me back from singing was myself. So if I kept telling myself, I can't sing, I can't sing high notes. No, I can't do it. One, I'm not even going to attempt to do it because I've already shut down in my brain. I've already told myself, you can't do it at all, buddy. Like, no, don't even try it. But if I shifted my thinking, or if I held on to that part, so that aspect is the ego of it, essentially. The part in you that brings up these fears that are not bad things. It's not bad to have fears, but they will bring up these fears, but it's up to you to decipher it in your brain consciously. So those are subconscious things that come up, by the way. So, I can't sing, it's not good, I can't even sing high notes. That's a subconscious thing in my brain, and if I don't even think about it, I'll keep telling myself that. So, when I became conscious of it, I was able to take those thoughts and be like, I really can't, here's a good example. I can't sing, like, pop songs, or like, songs that aren't musicals. I always tell myself that, like, I can sing musicals now, but nah, I can't do anything modern, like, I can't do anything, I can't sing a Beyonce song or anything great, it's gonna be horrible. Then I started actually doing it. Like, even though I was telling myself, it's not gonna sound great, I, started thinking in my brain, well, I've been singing musical theater, and that's the only way I know how to sing. Singing in like a pop way and singing that way is a technique or a way that I have not learned to sing yet, and at the time I was just beating myself up, like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna get it, I'm never gonna do it. But as I just did it, and as I was doing it all the time, I started to be able to sing those notes, and sing more fluidly, and not, say every word while I was singing. That was a horrible depiction of musical theater. But musical theater is more punctual, and you have to clearly say the words. pop music isn't the same. You know, you can blur a lot of words, and it's okay. But I had to realistically look at my situation. And if I didn't do that, maybe I still would be sitting here like, I can't do it, you know, like it's not gonna happen. So that's an example in my life, but it can show up in anything. Ego comes up in anything. So say you want a decision, or you're trying to make a decision. I want to get a new job, you know, or I want to move to a different state, or I want to do you know, I want to do thing A. And what's going to happen, which is a natural thing that happens, what's going to happen is as you think of, let me try these things, you almost shackle yourself. So then you start thinking, or you may think, wow, I want this new job, but I have a job. I have this job here, and you know, it's okay, you know, like the pay is good, so I feel like I'm good here. I'm content here. Or it could be like, oh, in the moving situation, oh, I want to move, but I don't even have it. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna find a job there. I don't know how I'm gonna do anything over there. Like what's gonna happen? I don't know. Like whatever. I'm just gonna stay here. Those ego things, those are ego responses, but they're subconscious because you're not consciously thinking over them, essentially. But if you said instead, you know, okay, I do have this job, but I really want this job for these reasons, and I'm actually not really liking this job anymore, then you will go to the next job because you don't have those shackles in your brain holding you. Same thing in the moving situation. Besides just sitting there being like, well, I can't find a job there, you may actually, if you think, you know, it's possible to move, you will start to think of situations and how you can do it. Oh, maybe I'll get another job. Oh, maybe, you know, like I can find something there. Oh, I have a friend. I can stay with them for like a month and figure it out, or call them and figure it out. You'll start to think of solutions, and then you'll be able to, you know, sift through them. I think that's the word. You'll be able to sift through them, and then be like, whoa, this is the answer. This is it. But it's gonna pop up in your brain, you know. Another person. Well, I almost said another person can't tell you, but it can show up in ways of other people as well. You just have to be able to listen to it. But that's a different lesson. So yeah, I hope that little bit makes sense. I wanted to talk about some other things. Oh, okay, sorry, I had to just refresh myself. So, one thing that people say, if you do know about like ego and how bad ego is, or like not how bad it is, but what it does to you, or you know how it manifests. People may say, well, you just have to be like really humble. Like be humble and you'll be fine. People may see the word humble and be like, well, that means that I shouldn't sing out loud, you know, like I want to move, but nah, I'm gonna stay in my humble home here. I'm good here, you know, which is another shackle essentially. And let me read the definition for you of not even humble, but humility. So humility, a modest or low view of one's own importance. Humbleness. That's the definition I found, and I think it works. I mean, it's an awesome definition. And what it means to me to be humble and have humility is in a situation, to me, how I practice it, in a situation where if someone's like, you can't do this thing, you can't do this, you can't do A, B, C, all the way to Z, I'm not gonna fight that person because they're gonna believe what they want to believe, but I know what I believe, essentially. So this person may be like, you're gonna amount to nothing. And if I believe them, then I won't go anywhere. I really won't. But if I say, okay, I'm not going to react, I'm not going to have an emotional reaction to this, I'm just going to respond. Okay, thank you, you know, maybe this thing just isn't for you, you know, you could have different likes than me. But thank you for your feedback. I'll move on. And then even I can even take what they say and apply it if it's going to uplift me, you know, if it's actually going to build me and not break me down. So maybe the person said, you are an awesome singer, but runs, you know, your runs are a little off sometimes. I could have an ego response and be like, my runs are perfect. No, your runs aren't anything. Or I can have a conscious response, which is like a humble response, and be like, oh, thank you for that note. And that doesn't mean I'm gonna go home and beat myself up and be like, I can't do those runs, I can't do them, you know. I'm going to just be like, okay, I'm just gonna think about it. Okay, maybe I do need work on my runs. Maybe. So let's see. Let me do some runs. Let me try to mimic some runs and see what happens. Then I can take it from there. And then I can say, okay, that guy was right. My runs are not where they need to be. Then I can practice more. I'm not going to let it destroy me. It's going to build me. So, okay, I can't do runs. Let me do them. You know, oh, I can't sing high notes. Well, I can learn, you know. You know, everyone gets stuck in this, and I did too. Like, I don't have any time to do anything. Like, I'm running out of time. I'm 21. I shouldn't be running out of time. I have lots of time. But that's a big thing. I was always like, I'm running out of time. I'm never gonna accomplish these things. I'm not gonna sing high notes because it's over for me now. You know, in high school, it's over at 18. But I started to learn, you know, hey, I'm young. I have so much time, and I don't need to rush towards a thing or try to force something to work. It will come. It will flow naturally, and if I can see the signs, I will be able to. If I have a clear mind and I am not having ego reactions, then I can see it and be like, wow, okay, so here I go. So yeah. So hopefully that helped or that made sense to you guys. If you have any questions or if you have any comments, you can comment down below, or you can, and you can like and subscribe. Sorry, it's my first time saying that, so I'm excited for this journey, and I'm excited for this journey with you guys. So once again, thank you so much for watching this. I hope it brings you something. I'm not doing this for me. As I said, in humility, I'm not important in all this stuff. I'm just the messenger, you know. I'm just here to take what I learned and share it with whoever I can. So yeah. So please do all those things. I'm just starting, so please share it to whoever. If you know, oh my gosh, Lucy, you know, like, Lucy has ego reactions. Maybe I should send her this video and maybe it can help her. Also, if you guys need help and you're like, I may have been trying this stuff and it's not working, I do have a Patreon as well. And I'll put the link below. So a Patreon that has different tiers and different ways that I will be of service to you. So be it personalized videos or we'll chat, different things. So you have to check that out and see. So yeah, that is it. I don't have like a fancy ending right now, so I'm just gonna say bye.